Hey Sam, how are you, man? I'm doing pretty good, man. If you don't mind, just start from
When I got started having
whatever triggered you and got you into a situation of being homeless.
Well, 2 years ago, me and my sister, we'd be drinking. We always hung up together, and she's my last sister. And we've been drinking, and I never was on drugs, but she was on heroin, took Oxycontin and stuff, and we was sitting there, and they was having problems with the marriage, and she reached over. I thought she was joking. She always had a pistol. I thought she was joking. She said, "Sam, I'm ready to go." And I thought she was joking. She reached over and blew her brains out right in front of me. That was a shock. For a long time, blaming it on myself. I didn't try to stop her. So instead of getting help, I went on my own. Worship. But more and more depressed I got, and stopped that.
Yeah.
I wanted to die. But I was afraid to. So they sent me off to McLeod Behavioral in Darlington. Stayed 30 days, court order. So after 30 days, they sent me to a no program that was in Wilmington.
Okay.
I stayed 30 days there because the court order had to spend 60 days. I was scared. I was very scared. And God said, "Sam, about time I got out."
Yeah.
Sam, that's where I'm originally from. I was born up there till I was 10 years old. So I did. Went up to the open door. I stayed 34 days there. And I ended up like this. I asked God, I said, "You told me to come up here, and now I'm homeless." So he kept, I got in there and I got going to church. One Saturday, I had turned it all over to him. It was up there at the Open Door Ministry. It was Connect Church. Pastor Brant, he was up there preaching, and God laid on my heart. He said, "Turn it all over to me." And I did. You know, for a long time I didn't turn it over to him. I said, you know, I need to turn it over to him.
Yeah.
So I did. And the following Sunday I went up there to Acts Church. Pastor Dan, I told him what I did. I said, I gave my life to the Lord. Turn all my problems over there. Didn't mean it was any easier.
Yeah.
So I still have my doubts. I said, "Man, give me something I can do. You know, I'm ready. I want to work to get out of this situation." But you know, he did.
Yeah.
Last Monday, I called Elite Staffing. I did, and she said, "We got a full-time job. Start second shift." You know, all the time I try to give up. It takes time.
Yeah.
You know, God worked in small ways with Dan, because now I got this. I told Dan, I said, I was sleeping on the street, didn't have no cover. You know, I had blankets and stuff, but nothing to cover me, because if it rained or whatever it does, he hooked me up with a tent. I just want to say one thing. For what y'all did, I really appreciate it. And make no mistake about it. When I do get on my feet and give back to God, because it's God's money anyway. But it's still hard. Y'all keep me in prayer, because the devil, you know, the devil's always working to get me depressed sometimes, and I still have good days and bad days. The days when I'm bad, if I seem shaky or anything, that having one of them bad days. But you know, it's getting better and better, far in between. that I had these spells, but by the grace of God, He's gonna get it away from me. And if I can get to work, get me a room. Let me tell you, when y'all see somebody sometimes, always never judge nobody till you walk in their shoes. It's been rough, but let's think about it. It still is. But you know what? We all, one day, when God comes, Jesus splits the sky, and we all gonna be in the same. No matter what we on earth, we all gonna be the same when we get up there. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for what y'all did. Maybe one day I go to church, stand up, thank you for what y'all did, and thank God for it, because God's the one who done it. But I sure do appreciate it.
We appreciate you, Sam. We appreciate you taking the time to share and really open up from your heart and say these things that have happened to you that are tough for you to admit. You taking the time to sit here is going to inspire other people that they can do the same thing you do.
And I'm going to say this, 6 months, you ain't touched a drink. So, not only drink. So, that's a good thing. Even with all the trouble I'm in, I never take a drink. And I told God I won't, so I don't. And I will not. As soon as I start getting paid, I still ain't gonna take a drink. God bless y'all, and God's gonna bless every one of y'all. I know that for a fact.
Well, we appreciate it.
Appreciate it, buddy. No problem. You know, it's getting better as I talk. And it really is. It really is getting a lot out.